In national news, throughout his presidency, Donald Trump has continued to push the boundaries with his immigration policy and has been met with some legal pushback from federal judges and even the U.S. Supreme Court. But this morning, there is scrutiny on one New Mexico judge who had been serving since 2011, has just resigned following allegations he's been allowing a member of the gang, Tren de Aragua, to live with him and handle guns in his house. Here's now.
It's New Mexico for you. New Mexico, where this is like a real life episode of Narcos Suburban Edition. Don Ana County in New Mexico, Judge Cano resigned. Why? Because ICE raided his house and they found a member, a bad hombre, a member of Tren de Aragua. You know, that Venezuelan gang that Trump designated as a terrorist organization. This hombre was living in his home, and today the judge got arrested. Apparently, the judge's wife hired this guy of Tren de Aragua. They let him crash at the house and access guns and weapons and all this other stuff. I don't know this. Blows my mind why you would have an alleged gangbanger living in your house with eye tattoos and Tren de Aragua tattoos all over the place. Let's jump into this story.
National correspondent Christine Frizzell.
At first glance, the videos and photos tell a story of a family that loved guns, but who they shared those guns and their home with came as a shock to local authorities. The homeowner, Joel Cano, a Democratic judge in Doña Ana County, New Mexico, who resigned last month following a raid on his home.
Did you guys hear that? A Democratic judge.
A raid on his home in which Christian Ortega Lopez was arrested, charged with being in the country illegally and possessing a firearm.
This judge's daughter is allowing this illegal alien to have access to firearms, which is unlawful under 18 U.S.C. 922G. It is a felony for this illegal alien to be in possession of firearms.
Court documents reveal he entered the country unlawfully in December 2023, and a few months later had been hired by the judge's wife, Nancy, who later offered him a place to stay in her residence that she shared with her husband. But most shocking, Homeland Security officials say Ortega Lopez displayed clear indicators of his association with the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, or TDA. Not just his clothing or tattoos, but voicemails and text messages, they say, provide significant evidence for their case against him. One reason they asked that he remain behind bars.
Doña Ana County has been a hotbed of illegal immigration and drug trafficking, human smuggling for many, many years. And to see that a judge would allow this to happen, it's very concerning. It's concerning, what else has this judge been doing?
What we don't know is if Judge Cano or his wife will be charged with any crimes like harboring an illegal immigrant or providing material support to a foreign terror group.
Well, today this judge, they got him. The judge who was harboring Tren de Aragua gang member got arrested by Kash Patel's FBI today. Here's the wife. I don't get it. They bring up a good point. Like, if this judge was harboring a Tren de Aragua gang member with, visible signs of being a Tren de Aragua gang member, if they were harboring him, what else is this judge doing? What else is the judge doing? This is an article from ABC News. This article right here. Let me jump into this real quick. So this article right here, Homeland Security probes judge's home after a gang member was found living there with guns. At first glance, the videos and the photos tell the story of a family that loved guns, but they shared those guns in their home with who they shared the guns in the home with is raising questions about the homeowner. Now, Cano resigned last month, probably a little bit more over a month ago in February. Appeared to be a retirement through his letter, not giving a reason for the resignation, but came shortly after a raid of his home in which the Department of Homeland Security agents found Christian Ortega Lopez, an illegal migrant from Tren de Aragua. He was a Tren de Aragua member living there. On February 28th, Ortega Lopez was arrested and charged with being in the country illegally and possessing firearms. Firearms that were given to him from the family, from the judge's family that he was living at. In an interview with the National Desk on Tuesday, former ICE field director, the judge's daughter is allowing the illegal alien to have access to firearms, which is unlawful under 18 U.S.C. It's a felony, and this illegal alien, it is a felony for this illegal alien to possess firearms. Excuse me. This is wild. Court documents reveal that he entered the country unlawfully in December 2023. A few months later, he'd been hired by the judge's wife, Nancy, who later offered him a place to stay and reside that she shared with the husband. But the most shocking Homeland Security investigator said that he displayed clear indicators of his association with the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua. Not just his clothing or his tattoos, but his voicemails and text messages, they say, provide significant evidence for their case against him. Wow. This is crazy. So anyways, this judge was arrested today by Kash Patel's FBI. They arrested this dude. They arrested the judge. They arrested the Tren de Aragua member back last month, March, February, sometime around there. And then now this judge got arrested literally today, April 24th, 2025. This is very interesting. I'd love to see what happens with this judge moving forward. It's interesting because the double standards and the hypocrisy, specifically coming from the left, is so interesting. Like, why would you harbor somebody that has clear indications of being an affiliated gang member? Like, were you doing some stuff under the table? Like, what were you doing to on top of harboring this illegal hombre? I'd love to know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you guys think about it. Drop it down in the comment section down below. I think the hypocrisy coming from the left is absolutely wild to me. Absolutely wild to me. I want to know what else this judge was doing behind everybody's back. He was hiding his Tren de Aragua member, his wife, his whole family. What else was this guy doing? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Smash the like button, share, subscribe. And as always, guys, I'll catch you on the next one.